What is poppin' in my chop in my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing you another VGC team video. And in this one, we are featuring... I really wanted to bring Regieleki, but looking at this team, I don't know if I should bring Regieleki. Yeah, the more and more I'm looking at it, I'm like, ugh. But we might do it anyway. So I think what I'll do is, I'm afraid of the Bulu, which I think he probably just leads here. So I might go like Regieleki and like... Weezing? No. Regieleki Bowser, which is just Zapdos, Dragapult Koko. Because the thing is with that, we can like swap in if they lead the Bulu and still get the boost with Regieleki on that electric terrain. Plus we have the magnet, so we can kind of have a little bit more freedom. We got a few options here, but I really want to feature Regieleki because I haven't used it yet, and it is a pretty like controversial Pokemon right now. I think it's better right now because nobody knows what to think of it, where I think it'll probably decrease in usage over time. I mean, it's really fast and it has some cool movesets, but its frailty is just what's really holding it back. It can hit pretty hard too. Like, don't get me wrong, this thing hits hard, but I just think there are better electric types right now. But let's go ahead and get into the first battle and see what we can do. I kind of don't want to swap out Zapdos here. I almost want to Dynamax Zapdos, honestly. Zapdos is going to be the fastest mon on the field. But that Clefable's going to definitely follow me here. Maybe we could actually, like, low-key, going for, like, Max Lightning into the Clefable to try and take it out, and then, like, Blaze kicking the Magnezone might be the play. Like, I kind of want to max the Dragapult, though. All of our Mons kind of want to be Dynamaxed here, to a degree. There's, like, an argument for, like, each one, but I have to figure it out. I'm going to go for Electro Web, I think. No, there's no point. There's no point. We don't need speed advantage. We give Volt Switch. Well, that doesn't do it either. We might be able to one-shot the Clefable, though, with Rising Volt. I think I'm going to Rising Voltage here and swap out Zapdos into Koko. I can't imagine he goes for a Steel move into the Koko slot with Zapdos there. And I don't think he swaps here. Swapping Clefable for Bulu is probably like the biggest play though, honestly. But he doesn't. Dynamaxing, I mean, I imagine it's the Magnezone. Yeah. Does Magnezone get like Earth Power or anything? Or is it just kind of like a thing? I don't think it does. Let's get this big Rising Voltage off. Bye. No follow me, so maybe we should have stayed in. And there's the Max Lightning, setting the terrain for us. Man, he's so considerate. Oh, okay. So I'm glad we swapped out there, kind of. If we can wear out his Dynamax turns, that's really relevant. Tapu Bulu. So he's getting rid of the electric terrain, which is kind of smart, honestly. But now I don't know what to... I'm going to be honest, I don't know what to do now that that's gone. Maybe Volt Switch, Volt Switch? I think I'm going to protect Regieleki here, honestly. And, like, Volt Switch into... Bulu? Yeah. Because Bulu doesn't, like, really carry any fairy moves, is the thing, either. So let's get this Volt Switch off. It'll do a little bit of damage. And I think we're going to swap in a Dragapult. So it should resist mostly everything they're going to launch at us. And Zapdos is seeming more and more like the Dynamax candidate, which is why I'm fine with kind of swapping here. Nature's Madness going into Regieleki. That's kind of surprising. So this Steel Spike coming out here. So we're going to put down to 2 HP. He's going to get a Defense Raise. That's pretty bad. But we are going to gain some health back. Man, who knew we were specifically spec'd to survive on 2 HP versus Magnezone Steel Spike with whatever spread that is. I feel like Regieleki doesn't really do anything at this point, now that it's KO'd Clefable. So I'm kind of fine with kind of sacking it here. And kind of like going maybe for Electro Web. Like Electro Web, fly into Bulu. Possibly avoiding the last Magnezone attack. That does a lot of damage to Bulu, honestly. We might have been able to KO it if we swapped into Koko and set the terrain. Bye! Woodhammer. Sweet. Okay, so Steel Spike coming out here. It is probably going to pick up the KO on Regieleki, but we do it doesn't actually. Wow, so we wasted all his Dynamax turns. That's huge. He does get another defense raise though, which is pretty bad. HP investment in Regieleki actually coming in clutch. Hell yeah. I imagine the Bulu protects here. I say that, but there's a chance it doesn't, I guess. We could gain more speed advantage, but I don't think we need it. So I guess we can just Volt Switch, but what would we Volt Switch into? Do we just swap to get the boost or into Bowser? I don't think so. I think we would just want a Rising Voltage here, honestly, and get some more damage on the Bulu. No, wait! We predicted it's going to protect. I'm dumb. Oh. We might KO this thing now. It's going to resist this fly, but it's... I don't know, maybe. It's still my KO. Throwing away those defense boosts, kind of surprising. Magnet Rise. That is a choice that I wasn't expecting. Nobody has Earthquake. We're going to get some more health back. This is a weird battle. I'm playing probably like I shouldn't be, but like it's kind of working. I'm going to go for Rising Voltage again into Tyrantrum. Do we honestly just want to swap into Koko, gain the boost? I kind of like gaining the health every turn, I'm not going to lie. Did I predict that he just kind of... We might be able to get a Dragon Dance up here. But I don't want to miss out on the free damage. So I'm going to go for Dragon Darts, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to go for Phantom Force into Magnezone. There's no reason not to. Because we're going to KO here. I wonder if that was Scarfed. Boop. Try attack. So that is probably going to finally KO the Regieleki. Never mind. This guy's so tilted. It has 50 defenses. What are you doing? Oh, here's Bulu. Yeah, so I'm glad we didn't swap back. I'm gonna protect here. Yeah, so we can swap in and get the electric train back up if we want. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Dude, what? Regieleki? Come on, man. We still have our Dynamax too, which we have Blaze Kick on Zapdos, so we just win. Boop. Alright, that's like no damage though. That's fine. Alright, so he's finally going to take out Dragapult. So that's something. Do we just want to win the game? We need some more HP. Alright. Oh, got that jump back. I think Rising Voltage could honestly probably KO the Bulu in terrain. And then we'll just keep Bowser. What up, Koko? Koko, watch out. Let's get that electric terrain back. Yeah, I honestly think we'll probably KO with Rising Voltage into Bulu. We'll have to see. Because it does resist. And I guess we'll just like Thunderbolt the Magnezone for damage. So Zappy can come in. Zapdos. That's so funny. Here comes this huge rising voltage. Your resistances don't matter. Not against Regieleki. Yeah, that's fine. That's about a 3-hit KO, unless we max. Dude, please live. I thought I was gonna live on like 2, honestly. I thought I mathed that right. Yeah, so now we can bring in Bowser here. And anyone wondering why it's named Bowser, because we did have some comments being like, that's a stupid name for a Zapdos. It is named after a subscriber who attended the stream where we caught it. Oh, actually, it's got like a +2 defense. I'm actually going to go for the Max Flare here. And Thunderbolt. So yeah, so it was named after a subscriber because we name our catches that we get in the game and like in Nuzlocke and stuff when we do our challenge runs. If you want to check those out, those are on the channel. I'll link those in the little blurb up top. But yeah, we named those after subscribers and people who comment down below, and this was nicknamed after Blue Bowser. So shout out to him for being a long-time subscriber. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys consider maybe liking and subscribing too, and you could be named after monster in our streams and such. Here comes Thunderbolt. Ah, yeah. I thought it was gonna be close. But now we can do Max Flare. Yeah, that works out. That worked out. Never hurts to be safe. I mean, it kind of prolonged the game, but like, it's best of ones. We don't have to be overly aggressive to conserve information in best of ones. Good game, Mats. But we're gonna definitely fire up another one and see if we can get Regieleki to do some more, get some more fun action going with Regieleki. I wonder if that was in. Oh, okay. On camera, boy. Sorry, Matt. You're gonna rage quit in casuals. You're gonna rage quit post-match in casuals. What a guy. Okay. Okay. Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. Brandon's got a legendary. I forget what the ability is, but I don't think it matters. I'm a little worried about the Mole Metal. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe Bowser... Does Bowser just beat this team? But I want to use Regieleki. But I'm afraid of that Quagsire. Like, we can't be Quag... He's got 3 ground Pokemon. Regieleki straight can't do any damage to half of his team. I don't think I can justify it. Like, I really can't. Louising Strat's pretty strong here, actually, with Dragapult. Actually, no, it's not. It's only good against Kyurem. I think I'm going to leave the Amoonguss Zapdos strat. Yeah. With, I think, Wheezing Dragapult in the back. Yeah, I think that's fine. The reason I'm doing this is because I think, despite the legendary stats, I think Kyurem Black is still slower than us. I'm not 100% sure on this. Yeah, I'm not 100%. He did go for it. That looks so cool. I didn't know a shiny looked like that. Yeah, terrible. That's what it is. I think that makes it so like Moose can't miss or something. It's been a hot minute. Either way, I think Zapdos outspeeds it, unless it's Scarfed. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Max Airstream into it and Spore it. Wait, ooh, but what if he... If that's Scarfed, I'm going to regret it. So what I think I'm actually going to do is go for the Max Airstream into it still, but I'm going to Rage Powder for the first turn, because I know I'm going to regret it if it's not... Ooh! I wasn't expecting a swap. Nidoking. Okay. I'm actually pretty fine with this. Why'd you swap? I actually don't know why he swapped into Nidoking here. What does that net you? What did you think we were gonna do? The fighting move? I guess? Maybe. That's the only thing I can come up with. Either way, I'm going to make the Clay Doll attack us. I think we just KO here, honestly. Yeah, Nidoking's not bulky enough. So then we're going to get a +1 speed on Amoonguss. So with that, Amoonguss actually becomes really fast. So we can actually outspeed and spore things now. Oh, he's setting Reflect. That's smart. I'll give him that. That's actually really smart. But, like, what's step 2? You know what I mean? Like, what's part 2 of this? There's Kyurem. So he's back. He's got Reflect up now, which is really good. Radiant Blessing Aura. I'm going to go for the second Airstream just in case. Just in case it is Scarfed. And go for the Spore this time into Kyurem. Because I think he Dynamax. He doesn't actually Dynamax here. Doesn't mean we KO. We don't KO. Reflect prevents the KO. But we do gain another speed buff. Dude, fast Amoonguss, baby. Coming in clutch. Nighty-night. Okay. So with that, I'm going to assume it's not Scarfed. The thing looks really cool, though. Alright, that's fine. You can set your other screen. I don't really mind that. He hasn't wasted any Dynamax turns, though. So I'm going to go for Max Knuckle into Kyurem. And, Spore the Clay Doll. So it's kind of just there. Is this weakness policy? The thing is now, even if he Dynamaxes and, like, wakes up, we can literally put him back to sleep. So we're +2 speed, +1 attack. Now we can Spore Clay Doll. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. You've never seen an Amoonguss quite like this. Yeah. Alright. So they're going to stay asleep there. We are going to lose our Dynamax. Which is unfortunate. We can just go for like Thunderous Kick and whatever. Yeah, Thunderous Kick into Kyurem. I guess Sludge Bomb. It's not very effective, but I guess it's chip damage. Yeah. We'll go for the chippy chip damage. It's fine. I do not mind it. Because I can't imagine he swaps out either of these. He's just like, I mean, like, what do you do at this point? +2 speed Amoonguss. Yeah. It's kind of late for that, friend. We know it's not weakness policy. It's not safety goggles. It's probably not. We know it's not Scarfed. That looks pretty cool. We know it's probably not Banded. Well, maybe. We know it's not alive, so that's really big too. It's a very big thing. So I'll go down there. Take some more HP, and we'll just fire off this nice Sludge Bomb. That'll do like 3 damage. That was more like 5 damage. Ooh! Stealth. Ah, yes, Stealth Rock. Good call. Good call. Low-key, I think Stealth Rock could see some play this season, because there's a lot of flying types right now. Not a ton of swapping, but it could come in handy. Alright, so he uses Dynamax to try and preserve his Kyurem, which, I mean, not great. But, so we can just go for, like, Thunderous Kick into this thing and, just Spore it, too, I guess, just in case we don't KO it. Oh, plus we get to see the cool animation. Bah! I don't think that crit mattered, but it might have. I mean, we're +1 attack, it's stab. So I doubt it, but maybe. So if it did, I'm sorry. Regardless, we were going to Spore you anyway, and we were going to outspeed. So unless that Clay Doll has, like, Explosion as its final move, like, I don't think it mattered. But, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one and say it's going to be a good game. But, yeah, good game, man. I enjoyed this. This was fun. I got to see a Kyurem Black, and I haven't seen Kyurem Black in, like, a long time. Because, I mean, we haven't seen really legendaries in a long time. And even in, like, restricted format with legendaries, it's typically not used because there are better options. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on Mr. Bagel Bites content for daily VGC content. We've been super consistent. You guys have been amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, and oh yes, if we hit 40 likes on the video, I will drop the rental code and the PokePaste in the Instagram and Twitter in the description below. So I hope you consider doing that. Yeah, guys, just thank you guys so much. And as always, catch you later.